Hi, David here of Lancaster Honda, and here we've got a 2015 65 plate Honda Civic, so a 1.6 diesel, and it's an SR model. What we're doing in this video is just showing you some of the features it has, showing you the condition it's in. So I've got to start first of all, there's a few little bits on this one that are a bit nicer. So it does have a leather interior and panoramic roof. It's also got the slightly more prominent spoiler at the back there. But we'll get around that as we go. First we'll just start with the alloy design. So driver side rear wheel there. So it's quite a nice simple design, considerably easier to clean than most Honda designs. Quite like it myself personally. And down the side of the vehicle you'll also notice as well, you do get tinted glass around the back. There's also no scratches, and this is a pearlescent paint, it's called Passion Red. It does really stand out on sunny days. It also contrasts the tinted windows quite well actually. So onto the driver's side front alloy. Again, you'll see it's in really good condition there. And it's also on Michelin tyres, so you know the previous owners looked after it very well. So moving on from there onto our features. So you do get parking sensors on the front, there's 4 of those. So there's one there, and then the mirrored on the other side. You've also got fog light just a little bit lower. And then, just while we're there as well, you do also get LEDs on your headlights as well. And as you can see as well, there's no clouding on any of them. And just as we're there, there's your other 2 parking sensors. I'm moving around, just show the wing as well, because it's normally an area for stone chips. Then onto the passenger side front wheel. So the alloys have been really well looked after by the looks of things. Either that or they have been refurbed very recently, but you really can't tell. Get a bit closer, you can see around the edge there. They're all just like that, no damage whatsoever. And then onto the wing mirror cap as well, no damage to be seen there. There's a really good example for the age, this one. So you can see as well down the side of the vehicle there, no bodywork issues either. And then onto the final wheel, see again, really good condition. So from there we'll just move on to the boot now. So just before we open it up as well, you've got your parking sensors along the back as well, so you've got another 4 of those. You've also got this quite nice rear diffuser, looks again quite nice with the contrast against the paintwork. And you've also got reverse camera on this model as well, as you can see there. So we'll just pop the boot open, just make sure the vehicle's unlocked first. Oh, that'd be me dropping key, I'll just make sure I pick that up. So into the boot, you'll see it is huge. You can get quite a lot in there, and there's usually some storage underneath the boot floor. However, this one does come with spare wheels, so that's one of the extras. And if you're wondering what they are, they're just the number plates. I've just taken them out for our, I'll just show you now, our Honda approved ones. So they will obviously be coming with the vehicle. But yeah, so you've got a spare wheel underneath the boot floor, which means that the tyre inflation kit is missing, but it also leaves a little bit of storage in that compartment there. So you can keep something out of the way there. Over on the other side, you've then got a little tool compartment behind that one. And just in front, got a little strap where you can clip something out of the way. So I've also put one of the seats down in advance so you can see how flat it goes. So I'm actually resting the camera on the boot floor, and that's as big as the lip as you get there. So really nice and practical. And also, if you're wondering if you do need to access the bottom, just a little bit there, you can just hook it on there and it holds it all up. So if you want to see how that works, it's quite literally just a little hook there. And then you can get into the boot floor. But there's still a little bit of storage around the edge as well, so if you did want to use it, you could do. But from there, we'll move into the back. So you've got your hidden door handles there. And you do get leather interior, as I said. So you can see how the seat functions there. So the actual base folds into the floor, which is what allows the backrest to go completely flat. In the middle, you do also get an armrest with 2 cup holders. And this is really nice material inside. Very well looked after by the looks of it. And there you've got Honda's magic seat system. So I'll just show you there. You can fold the seat up and you can have the base go into the floor. So it makes it really practical inside, and obviously if you've got both of those up, you've got plenty of space through. And you'll also notice as well, there are fitted carpets all the way throughout. As you go right back to where the little bolster is for that to clip into. So from there we'll go into the front. So you do have electric windows all around, electric folding wing mirrors. You've then got manual adjustment for your backrest angle, and you've got height adjustment there. You've also then got a lumbar adjustment, and then this little bit here is for these side bolsters, so you can either deflate them or you can inflate them. So really nice little system, gives you a bit more grip. Then as you jump in, you've got a little safety panel down here with your alarm, vehicle stability assist and parking sensors on. You've then got a little economy button just hidden up there. So we'll just start the engine. So I'll give you a little warning first, it will come up with low fuel, but we do make sure there is fuel before any handover, so don't worry about that. Just trying to get all three areas in. So this is where our mileage will be shown. So first we'll just start the engine, just show it'll sit just under 1000 RPM, exactly where you want it to be. There you are. And as I said, we'll come up with low fuel. But there's the mileage, 40,329, so just a little less than you'd expect for a vehicle of this age. So this little button on the wheel here, I'll just see if I can catch it, does show you the little screen up there. It allows you to flick through radio, your fuel consumption, which for some reason we've not got any readout for on that. It's just showing us a range of 6 miles. I'm guessing it doesn't show your average once you're down that low. Can't say I've seen it before like that. And then below here you've got a little menu button, that one's for your actual trip computer. So you can flick through that with that one there. So we'll press that again. So back to the wheel though, this one's for your audio controls, these two are for your trip computers really. And then, so that's your source. Just make sure the screen's on in front. There we go. So this will flick through your audio source. You've then got potentially skipping track or station, and then you've got volumes, your up and down. Over on the right hand side of the wheel you've got cruise control with the speed limiter. Down here you've got your phone buttons, so they're just hidden just out of the way. So they press sort of upwards. So you've got answer call, end call, and then you've got a voice control button. You've also got automatic wipers and automatic lights. So this is your lights, there's your wipers. You don't really need to touch those when you go in, just leave them in auto. If you do want to adjust the sensitivity, it's just this little wheel here. You'll find most people just leave it bang in the middle. So moving on to other features then. So first of all, we'll just cover that. Your speedo is digital only and it's just up there. So when you're driving along, if you do want to have a bit more of a spirited drive, you've got your revs directly in front, and then just above, your usual line of sight will kind of look a bit like that. So you'll be able to see all three at the same time. So it does make it a little bit more driver centric. Over to the centre, we'll just go to home for now. So you do get navigation in this model. So there's our location, White Lund Industrial Estate on Northgate in Lancaster. But for now, we'll just jump back onto there, go onto audio, hopefully the volume's off. And if we hit the little source button, which I missed, I do apologise. There we go. You do have multiple radio bandwidths there. You've got your smartphone connection, iPod, USB, CD, Bluetooth and HDMI. And if you're wondering whereabouts the CD plugs in, if you press this little button here, the whole thing folds out. You've got a little slot just at the top there. And then you press the same button again, which if you'll notice is slightly raised, just to close it all up again. So a really nice little system, works very nicely. And then as I said before, you do get parking sensors and a reverse camera. So if you go into reverse, there you go, you've got the brick wall behind, but more than helpful enough. And then just moving down from there, you've got all your climate controls. So it is dual zone, so as you can see, passengers currently set to 19, driver to 18. And all you do is just flick the temperature and it adjusts that. But if you want them on the same, you just press sync and they both go onto the same. And as you'll notice as well, you've also got an auto stop start off button down there, and you've also got a low and high heated seat setting in this vehicle. So down from there, you've then got manual gearbox, 6-speed with reverse, over and down there. And a lot of people wonder, oh, what if I go in reverse while I'm driving? As soon as you start driving at any speed forwards, the spring does block you off, so you can only move to here, you can't get right across there. So you don't really need to worry about that whatsoever. Then you've got a nice manual handbrake, little 2 cup holders hidden in there. You can just use it as storage and take that bit out if you want. You can just push it down, use it as your cup holders. Then just there, might look like an ashtray, but it's not, it's just a hidden 12 volt power outlet. And you've got a nice comfy armrest that is quite long, so if you do sit fairly far forward, you should still be able to just about get your edge on the end of it, your elbow on the edge of it, sorry. And then underneath here you've got where your connections are, so you've got 2 USB inputs, you've got an HDMI, and you've got 12-volt power outlet. And then onto the last feature, my favourite one personally. So we're going to turn around, look up. As I said, you do get sunroof on this one. So it's just this one here, just press open. See, it splits in the centre. It is really quite large because it gets front passengers and the rear. Really does make the cabin feel a bit more open. So if there is any questions you've got or any info I've not covered, don't hesitate to get in contact with us and we'll see what we can do to help. Otherwise, thanks, take care, bye.